What if the love and abundance you have been searching for were never outside you, but quietly waiting for you to stop rejecting yourself? Take that in slowly. I am worthy of love and abundance. Daily affirmations for self-worth begin with this simple truth. You are worthy now, not when your life looks better, not when someone finally understands you, not when your heart stops hurting, not when your money feels perfect, not when you become calmer, stronger, brighter, or easier to love. Right now, in this breath, in this quiet moment, you are worthy of love. You are worthy of abundance. You are worthy of feeling safe inside your own heart. Maybe a part of you needed to hear this tonight. Maybe you arrived here tired from trying to be enough for everyone. Maybe you have been giving so much love away while quietly wondering why your own heart still feels hungry. Maybe you smile for the world, but when everything becomes still, you feel the ache of not feeling chosen. If that is you, breathe gently. These words are for you. And if a small voice inside you is asking, are these words really for me? Yes, they are. You are not here by accident. Something in your heart is ready to be spoken to with kindness. Something in your spirit is ready to stop living like love must be earned through pain. Something in you is ready to remember that abundance is not only money. Abundance is peace. Abundance is rest. Abundance is support. Abundance is gentle love. Abundance is enough time to breathe. Abundance is waking up and not feeling at war with yourself. Abundance is knowing that your needs matter. Abundance is feeling that life can hold you softly, even while things are still changing. Tonight, you do not need to force belief. You do not need to pretend. You do not need to become perfect at affirmations. Just let the words come close. Like warm water around tired hands, like soft rain on dry ground, like a small lantern placed beside your bed. You can simply listen. You can rest. You can let every sentence become a gentle hand on your heart. For now, nothing is required of you. You do not need to prove anything. You do not need to explain your past. You do not need to carry every worry at once. You only need to breathe and let this truth begin. You are worthy. You are loved. You are allowed to receive. I know you may have been carrying more than people can see. Maybe you have carried the weight of being strong when you wanted to fall apart. Maybe you have carried the pain of feeling invisible. Maybe you have carried old words that made you question your own value. Maybe you have tried to love people who did not know how to love you back in a steady way. Maybe you learned to become quiet so you would not be too much. Maybe you learned to need less, ask less, want less, and hope less. And somewhere along the way, your heart may have started to believe that wanting love was dangerous, that asking for more was wrong, that receiving was selfish, that being loved would always come with fear. But listen gently. Those beliefs did not begin because they were true. They began because you were trying to protect yourself. A young part of you may have learned to stay small. A tired part of you may have learned to expect disappointment. A lonely part of you may have learned to say, "It is okay, I do not need anything." But you do need things. You need care. You need kindness. You need rest. You need support. You need moments where you are not performing. You need safe love. You need honest abundance. You need a life where your heart can breathe. There is no shame in needing. There is no shame in wanting to be held. There is no shame in wanting enough money to feel calm. There is no shame in wanting your body to rest. There is no shame in wanting your days to feel less heavy. There is no shame in wanting to be chosen with tenderness. You are not selfish for wanting love. You are human. You are not greedy for wanting abundance. You are longing for safety, space, and freedom. You are not weak because you want reassurance. You are a heart that has been through things. You are a heart that still wants to trust. That is beautiful. That is brave. Maybe tonight you can stop blaming yourself for the places where you hurt. Maybe you can stop asking, "What is wrong with me?" and begin asking, "What part of me needs love right now?" Take a moment right now and ask yourself, when was the last time you truly gave yourself permission to rest? Not just to sleep, but to rest inside, to stop proving, to stop explaining, to stop fighting your own heart. Maybe the answer makes you quiet. That is okay. Let the quiet be here. Let it sit beside you like a gentle friend. You do not need to rush away from it. Sometimes the soul speaks most clearly when the world becomes still. Your self-worth has never been something you needed to build from nothing. It is more like a buried spring beneath the earth, even if stones have covered it, even if dust has settled over it, even if the path to it was forgotten. The water is still there, clear, patient, alive. Your worth is like that. It has not disappeared. It has only been covered by fear, old pain, and years of trying to be what others needed. Tonight, these words are not here to make you someone new. They are here to help you uncover what was always true. You are worthy of being loved without begging. You are worthy of receiving without guilt. You are worthy of being respected without shrinking. You are worthy of abundance that supports your peace. You are worthy of a life that does not always feel like a hard climb. And yes, maybe your mind will argue. Maybe it will say, "But I have made mistakes." Maybe it will say, "But I have failed before." Maybe it will say, "But I do not feel worthy." That is okay. You do not have to fight your mind tonight. You can answer it softly. You can say, "I hear you. You were trying to protect me, but now I am choosing a kinder thought." You do not need to believe everything all at once. You only need to let one small truth in, just one. Let this be the first. I am allowed to be kind to myself. That is enough for the next breath. I am allowed to be kind to myself. That is enough for tonight. I am worthy of love that feels calm. Let that sentence move through you slowly. You are worthy of love that does not make your body tense. You are worthy of love that does not leave you guessing every day. You are worthy of love that feels like a soft blanket around your heart. Not loud, not confusing, not full of fear, just calm, steady, gentle. You are worthy of love that lets you breathe. I am worthy of love that feels calm. Say it again inside your heart. I am worthy of love that feels calm. And again, even softer. I am worthy of calm, gentle love. Maybe you have known love that felt like waiting for a message, waiting for a sign, waiting for someone to choose you, waiting for peace to return after a painful word. But love does not have to feel like standing outside in the cold. Love can feel like a door opening. Love can feel like warm light on your face. Love can feel like someone seeing you and not asking you to disappear. Tonight, let your heart learn a new feeling. Love can be calm. Love can be kind. Love can be safe enough to receive slowly. I am allowed to receive without feeling guilty. This is a deep one. Let it arrive gently. You are allowed to receive. You are allowed to accept care. You are allowed to let someone help you. You are allowed to be given to. You are allowed to be supported. You do not have to turn every gift into a debt. You do not have to pay for kindness by losing yourself. You do not have to earn every good thing through struggle. I am allowed to receive without feeling guilty. Again, I am allowed to receive with a peaceful heart. Again, I can receive good things and still be humble, kind, and grateful. Maybe you learned that receiving was dangerous. Maybe you learned that if someone gave you something, you had to give too much back. Maybe you learned to say no, it is okay, even when your heart wanted to say thank you. Tonight, you can practice a new answer. Yes, thank you. I receive this with love. You can let life give to you in honest and healthy ways. You can let abundance come without shame. You can let support meet you without pushing it away. I am not too much to be loved. Let that reach the part of you that has felt too emotional, too sensitive, too needy, too intense, too quiet, too complicated. too hard to understand. You are not too much. You are a human heart. You feel, you care, you long, you hope, you hurt, you need. That does not make you too much. It makes you real. I am not too much to be loved. Say it slowly. I am not too much to be loved. And again. The real me is not too much for safe love. You do not need to cut pieces of yourself away to fit into someone else's comfort. You do not need to hide your tears. You do not need to make your needs tiny. You do not need to act like nothing hurts. The right love does not punish you for having a heart. The right love does not ask you to vanish. And even before love comes from another person, you can begin here, with yourself. You can say, my feelings are welcome. My heart is welcome. My needs are welcome. I am welcome inside my own life. I am worthy of abundance that brings peace, not abundance that makes you afraid, not abundance that makes you feel rushed, not abundance that pulls you away from your heart. You are worthy of abundance that brings peace, abundance that helps you rest, abundance that helps you make wise choices, abundance that supports your home, your body, your time, your dreams, and your quiet joy. I am worthy of abundance that brings peace. Again, I am worthy of peaceful abundance. Again, I welcome abundance that supports my well-being. Let abundance become a gentle word tonight, not a word full of pressure, not a word that makes you feel behind. Think of abundance like a wide river moving under moonlight. It does not scream. It does not push. It simply moves. It carries. It nourishes. It finds its way. You can allow your life to receive more support in that way, steadily, softly, honestly, one open step at a time. I am allowed to want more without rejecting what I have. This is a kind truth. You can be grateful and still grow. You can bless what is here and still welcome what is next. You can love the small light in your room and still open the curtain for the sunrise. Wanting more does not mean you are ungrateful. It may mean your soul is ready to expand. I am allowed to want more without rejecting what I have. Again, I can be thankful and still welcome more good. Again, my desire can come from hope, not from shame. Maybe you have told yourself, I should not want this. I should be happy with less. I should not need so much. But your desire for love, peace, support, rest, and abundance is not wrong. Let it become clean. Let it become gentle. Let it become connected to wisdom. You can want more without chasing. You can want more without hating today. You can want more while still blessing the breath that is already here. I am safe to be seen as I am. Let these words move into your chest. You are safe to be seen. not as a role, not as the strong one, not as the pleasing one, not as the easy one, not as the one who always says, I am fine, as you, the real you, the quiet you, the tender you, the growing you, the you who is still learning how to open. I am safe to be seen as I am, again. The real me is allowed to be seen with love, again. I do not need to hide my heart to be accepted. Maybe being seen has not always felt safe. Maybe people judged what they did not understand. Maybe they used your honesty against you. Maybe they made you feel small when you were only trying to be real. Tonight, we do not rush your heart open. We simply tell it that safe seeing is possible. There are spaces where you do not have to perform. There are moments where you can let your truth breathe. And even now, alone with these words, you can see yourself with kinder eyes. I am worthy before I achieve anything else. You do not become worthy when you finish the task. You do not become worthy when the goal is reached. You do not become worthy when the money comes. You do not become worthy when someone praises you. You are worthy before the result, before the answer, before the change, before the proof. I am worthy before I achieve anything else. Again, my worth is here before my success arrives. Again, I do not need a perfect life to be deeply worthy. Let this soften the part of you that is always pushing. The part that says, once I do more, I can rest. Once I become more, I can love myself. Once I prove more, I can feel safe. No, you can rest a little now. You can love yourself a little now. You can speak to yourself gently now. Achievement may come and go, but your worth is not a passing cloud. It is the quiet sky that holds everything. I am allowed to rest without earning it. Rest is not a prize. Rest is not only for the days when everything is complete. Rest is part of being alive. Your body needs rest. Your mind needs rest. Your heart needs rest. Your spirit needs rest from always trying to be enough. I am allowed to rest without earning it. Again, I can rest because I am human. Again, I let rest become part of my abundance. Maybe you have been living like your value depends on your usefulness. Doing, helping, solving, planning, giving. But you are not a machine. You are not here only to produce. You are a living soul. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to soften. You are allowed to put down the weight for a while. Tonight, rest is not laziness. Rest is a loving return to yourself. I am worthy of kind words from myself. This may feel simple, but it is powerful. The words you speak inside your mind matter. Your inner voice can become a place of comfort. Your thoughts can become softer. You can stop using harshness as a way to grow. You can grow with kindness. You can change with patience. You can learn without attacking yourself. I am worthy of kind words from myself. Again, I speak to myself with more care each day. Again, my inner voice is becoming a softer place to live. Think of your mind like a room where you spend every day. Would you fill that room with sharp sounds? Would you fill it with cold air? Would you keep telling the heart inside that room it is not enough? No, not anymore. Tonight, begin placing warm words in that room. Words like, you are trying, you are learning, it is okay, you can breathe. You are still worthy. I am open to support that feels honest and safe. You do not have to receive every kind of support. You do not have to say yes to what feels wrong. You are allowed to receive with wisdom. You are allowed to notice what feels peaceful. You are allowed to let support come from safe and honest places. I am open to support that feels honest and safe. Again, I welcome support that respects my heart. Again, I can receive help without losing my center. Maybe you have had to do many things alone. Maybe you learned not to ask. Maybe you felt disappointed when help did not come. So your heart may not open quickly. That is okay. You can open slowly, like a small flower opening after a long night. No force, no pressure, only warmth, only time, only trust, one breath at a time. I am worthy of money that supports a peaceful life. Let this be calm. Money does not need to be a heavy word tonight. It can be simple. It can be a tool, a way to care for your needs, a way to create safety, a way to make wise choices, a way to support rest, shelter, food, learning, giving, and freedom. I am worthy of money that supports a peaceful life. Again, I welcome a calmer relationship with money. Again, I can make wise choices and receive honest abundance. There is no need to make big promises to yourself. There is no need to force the future. Just let your body feel that money can be handled with peace. You can learn, you can grow, you can receive, you can make thoughtful choices. You can build a life where money does not always feel like fear. Step by step, breath by breath, choice by choice. I am not behind in my life. Let that one settle. You may have compared your path to others. You may have looked around and thought, they are ahead and I am late. You may have wondered why love, money, peace, or success seem to come easier for someone else. But your life is not a race against another soul. Your path has its own rhythm. Your heart has its own seasons. I am not behind in my life. Again, my life is unfolding at a pace I can learn to trust. Again, I do not need to shame myself for being where I am. Some seeds open in spring. Some roots grow in darkness first. Some rivers turn many times before reaching the sea. You are not wrong because your path has taken time. You are not late because you are still learning. You are not failing because your story is still open. Tonight, let comparison loosen its grip. Your life is not over. Your good is not gone. Your heart is still becoming. I am allowed to let love in slowly. You do not need to open all at once. You do not need to trust quickly. You do not need to rush your own tenderness. Love can enter like dawn, not all at once. A little color in the sky, a little warmth on the edge of the room, a little more light, a little more breath. I am allowed to let love in slowly, again. My heart can open at a pace that feels safe. Again, I can receive love one gentle moment at a time. Maybe your heart has closed for good reasons. Maybe it needed walls. Maybe it needed distance. Maybe it needed silence. We do not judge that. We thank your heart for protecting you. And now, very gently, we let it know that not every door must remain locked forever. You can choose safe love. You can choose kind love. You can choose love that does not rush your healing journey. I am worthy of peace in my body. This is not a medical promise. This is a gentle invitation. Your body is allowed to rest. Your shoulders are allowed to drop. Your breath is allowed to slow. Your hands are allowed to open. Your face is allowed to soften. Your belly is allowed to feel less tight. I am worthy of peace in my body. Again, I invite my body to rest and restore. Again, I let my body receive this moment of calm. You do not have to force relaxation. Just invite it, like calling a shy bird to your open palm. Softly, patiently, no sudden moves, no pressure. Say to your body, you do not have to hold everything right now. You can rest for this breath. You can soften for this moment. You can be supported by the quiet around you. I am worthy of relationships where I can breathe. You are worthy of connections that do not make you shrink. You are worthy of conversations where you do not have to hide every feeling. You are worthy of love that gives space, friendship that feels honest, kindness that feels steady, closeness that does not feel like control. I am worthy of relationships where I can breathe. Again, I welcome connections that honor my peace. Again, I can love and still remain whole. Maybe you have known relationships that felt like holding your breath, always careful, always watching, always trying not to say the wrong thing. But safe connection feels different. It feels like air, feels like room. It feels like being near someone and still being yourself. And you are worthy of that. You are worthy of love that lets your soul breathe. I am allowed to trust my own needs. Your needs are not mistakes. Your need for rest is real. Your need for kindness is real. Your need for honesty is real. Your need for support is real. Your need for space is real. Your need for love is real. Your need for calm is real. I am allowed to trust my own needs again. My needs are messages, not burdens, again. I can listen to myself with respect. Maybe you were taught to doubt your needs. Maybe you were told you asked for too much. Maybe you learned to check everyone else's mood before checking your own heart. But tonight, you are returning to yourself. You can ask, what do I need right now? Maybe the answer is simple. Water, rest, a kind thought, a boundary, a deep breath, a moment of silence. Listen gently. Your needs are part of your wisdom. I am worthy of gentle new beginnings. A new beginning does not need to be loud. It does not need to announce itself. It can be quiet. It can be one softer thought, one honest breath, one small choice. One moment where you do not repeat the old pattern. I am worthy of gentle new beginnings. Again, I can begin again without punishing myself. Again, every breath can bring me back to love. Maybe you are tired of starting over. Maybe you feel like you have tried before. But this beginning does not need to carry shame. This beginning can be different because you are meeting yourself differently, not with pressure, not with anger, with care, with patience, with the quiet strength of roots beneath the earth. Roots do not ask to be seen, they simply grow where they are. I am allowed to be loved while I am still healing. You do not need to be fully healed to be loved. You do not need to have every answer. You do not need to be easy every day. You do not need to hide the places that are still tender. You are worthy of love in the middle of your healing journey. I am allowed to be loved while I am still healing. Again, I do not need to be perfect to receive care. Again, my healing journey does not make me unworthy of love. Maybe you have thought when I am better, then I can be loved. When I am less anxious, when I am more successful, when I am less hurt, when I am more confident. But love is not only for the finished version of you. Love is for the real you, the growing you, the tender you, the you who is still becoming. I am open to joy that arrives softly. Joy does not have to be big tonight. It can be small, a warm breath, a quiet room, a soft blanket, a memory of kindness, a little space in your chest, a tiny feeling that maybe life can be gentle again. I am open to joy that arrives softly again. I welcome small joy without guilt again. I let simple moments remind me that good still exists. You do not need to wait for everything to be perfect before you feel one small joy. You can let a little joy sit beside your pain. You can let warmth touch a tired place. You can let peace enter a room that has held worry for too long. Small joy is not small to the heart. It is a sign of life returning. I am worthy of choosing myself with love. Choosing yourself does not mean rejecting everyone else. It means not abandoning your own heart. It means listening when your body says enough. It means noticing when your spirit feels tired. It means asking for what is honest. It means walking away from what keeps breaking your peace. I am worthy of choosing myself with love. Again, I can honor myself without guilt. Again, I can care for others without leaving myself behind. Maybe choosing yourself feels unfamiliar. Maybe it feels selfish. Maybe it feels scary. That is okay. You can begin gently. You can choose yourself in small ways. You can breathe before saying yes. You can rest when your body asks. You can speak to yourself kindly. You can stop explaining your worth to people who refuse to see it. I am worthy of abundance in many forms. Abundance may come as money. It may come as time. It may come as support. It may come as a safe conversation. It may come as a quiet morning. It may come as a new idea. It may come as strength to take the next step. It may come as peace after a long season of worry. I am worthy of abundance in many forms. Again, I recognize support in simple and beautiful ways. Again, I let life show me abundance in ways I can receive. Do not make abundance too narrow. Let it be wide like the evening sky. There is room for many kinds of good, room for comfort, room for clarity, room for love, room for fair opportunities, room for laughter, room for enough, room for more than enough, room for your heart to feel safe with receiving. I am allowed to release old shame. You do not have to carry shame forever. Shame may have told you to hide. Shame may have told you that your past made you unworthy. Shame may have told you that your needs were wrong. But shame is not your home. It is a heavy coat you learn to wear, and tonight you can loosen it. I am allowed to release old shame. Again, I can put down what was never mine to carry. Again, I let my heart step out from under old blame. You may not release everything at once. That is okay. A heavy coat can come off slowly, one button at a time, one breath at a time, one kind sentence at a time. You can say, I did the best I could with what I knew. You can say, I am learning now. You can say, I am allowed to grow beyond shame. I am worthy of a life that feels honest, not perfect, honest. A life where you can tell the truth to yourself. a life where you can notice what hurts, a life where you can admit what you want, a life where your smile does not need to hide your whole heart, a life where your choices begin to match your peace. I am worthy of a lot. If that feels honest. Again. I choose truth with tenderness. Again. I let honesty guide me toward peace. Honesty does not need to be harsh. It can be soft. It can be a candle in a quiet hallway. It can show you the next step without frightening you. Maybe the honest truth tonight is simple. You are tired. You need rest. You want love. You want peace. You are ready to stop being cruel to yourself. That truth is enough. I am worthy of being supported by my own heart. Before the world supports you, before another person understands you, before every outer answer arrives, your own heart can begin to support you. Your own heart can say, I am with you. Your own heart can say, we will go slowly. Your own heart can say, I will not leave you again. I am worthy of being supported by my own heart. Again, I am becoming a safe place for myself. Again, my heart and I are learning to walk together. This is a beautiful kind of abundance, to not be abandoned inside your own mind. To know that when fear rises, you will not attack yourself. When sadness comes, you will not shame yourself. When you need rest, you will not call yourself weak. You are learning to stand beside yourself, and that changes everything. I am open to love that respects my boundaries. Love and boundaries can live together. You do not have to choose between being loving and being honest. You do not have to say yes when your heart knows no. You do not have to allow what hurts you just to prove you are kind. I am open to love that respects my boundaries. Again, my boundaries help love feel safe. Again, I can be loving and still protect my peace. Think of boundaries like the banks of a river. They do not stop the water from flowing. They help it move with shape, strength, and direction. Your boundaries do not block love. They guide love into a healthier path. They help you stay whole. They help you receive without disappearing. I am worthy of enough time to breathe. You are worthy of space in your day. Space between tasks. Space between thoughts. Space before answering. Space to feel. Space to rest. Space to remember yourself. I am worthy of enough time to breathe. Again, I allow more space into my life. Again, my breath matters, and I give myself room to feel it. Maybe life has felt too crowded, too many duties, too many thoughts, too many needs around you, too much noise. Tonight, let there be space, even if only inside this breath, a small opening, a quiet corner, a softer place. Your soul does not need much to begin relaxing. Sometimes it only needs permission. I am worthy of soft strength. Your strength does not need to be hard. It does not need to be loud. It does not need to carry everything alone. There is strength in softness. There is strength in resting. There is strength in saying, I need help. There is strength in letting your heart stay open after pain. I am worthy of soft strength. Again, I can be gentle and still be strong. Again, my softness is not weakness. It is part of my wisdom. Think of roots beneath the earth. They are quiet. They do not shout. They do not ask the world to notice them. But they hold the tree through wind and weather. Your gentle strength can be like that, quiet, deep, present. You do not need to prove it to anyone. You can simply let it hold you. I am worthy of love that does not ask me to disappear. Let this reach the places where you have hidden yourself. You are worthy of love that has room for your voice, room for your feelings, room for your dreams, room for your quiet, room for your laughter, room for your no, room for your yes. I am worthy of love that does not ask me to disappear. Again, I can be fully myself and still be loved. Again, I do not need to vanish to be accepted. Maybe you learned to become smaller in order to stay connected. Maybe you learned to silence your truth to keep peace. But peace that requires you to disappear is not true peace. You are allowed to exist fully, softly, honestly, with your whole heart present. The love meant for your soul will not need you to erase yourself. I am open to practical blessings. Blessings can be practical. A helpful idea, a good conversation, a wise plan, a fair payment, a safe home, a clear next step, a simple answer, a little more energy, a moment of courage. I am open to practical blessings. Again, I welcome useful good into my daily life. Again, I let support come in simple, real, and helpful ways. This keeps your feet on the ground. You are not floating away from your life. You are meeting it with a softer heart. You can be spiritual and practical, hopeful and wise, open and steady. You can welcome abundance and still take thoughtful steps. You can trust life and still care for your responsibilities with love. I am worthy of forgiving myself slowly. You do not need to force forgiveness. You do not need to rush the heart. But you can begin to loosen the grip of old self-blame. You can say, I was learning. I was hurting. I did not know then what I know now. And now, I choose to meet myself with more mercy. I am worthy of forgiving myself slowly, again. I allow self-forgiveness to unfold in its own time, again. I can release old blame one gentle breath at a time. Maybe there are things you wish you had done differently. that is human. Maybe there are choices you still think about. That is human. But your past does not need to become a prison. It can become a teacher, a tender teacher, a teacher that says, now you know more. Now you can choose with more love. Now you can begin again. I am worthy of receiving love from myself tonight, right now, not tomorrow, not when everything feels better. Tonight, you can receive love from your own words, from your own breath, from your own hand on your heart, from this quiet space, from the part of you that still believes in tenderness. I am worthy of receiving love from myself tonight. Again, I give my heart the kindness it has been waiting for. Again, tonight, I let my own love reach me. Imagine your love as warm tea held in both hands. Simple, quiet, close. You do not need to search the whole world for it in this moment. It is here, in the way you breathe, in the way you listen, in the way you choose not to abandon yourself. Let yourself receive one sip of that love, then another, slowly. I am worthy of abundance that grows with peace. Abundance can grow slowly and still be real, like fruit ripening in its own season, like roots spreading underground, like a tide returning without being chased. You do not need to panic abundance into your life. You can make room. You can take wise action. You can open your heart. I am worthy of abundance that grows with peace. Again, my good can grow in steady and honest ways. Again, I allow peaceful growth in my life. This affirmation is gentle because it does not force a result. It does not demand. It does not promise more than life can wisely unfold. It simply opens you. It invites steady support. It invites calm choices. It invites you to believe that growth can be kind. You can grow without fear pushing you. You can grow with peace walking beside you. I am allowed to feel safe with good things. Sometimes good can feel unfamiliar. Sometimes peace feels strange when stress has been normal. Sometimes kindness feels confusing when criticism has been common. Sometimes abundance feels uncomfortable when struggle has been expected. But good things can become safe for you. Slowly, gently, with time, I am allowed to feel safe with good things. Again, I let my body learn that good can stay. Again, I can receive good without waiting for something to go wrong. Let your nervous system hear that. You do not have to scan the room for danger right now. You do not have to prepare for disappointment in this breath. You do not have to push away peace because it feels new. You can let one good feeling stay for one moment, just one. That is enough. I am worthy of being loved in ordinary moments. Not only when you are dressed well, not only when you are useful, not only when you are cheerful, not only when you are giving, not only when you are easy. You are worthy of love in ordinary moments. When you are quiet, when you are tired, when you are washing a cup, when you are lying still, when you are simply breathing. I am worthy of being loved in ordinary moments. Again, I do not need to perform to be lovable. Again, my simple presence is worthy of tenderness. This is where love becomes real. Not only in big moments, not only in beautiful words, but in daily life, in small care, in patient listening, in respect, in kindness, in someone remembering that your heart matters. And tonight, you can begin by remembering that your own heart matters. I am open to a softer future. You do not need to know every detail. You do not need to see the whole path. You can simply open to the idea that the future does not have to repeat the past. There may be softer days ahead, kinder people, calmer mornings, better choices, new support, more peace. I am open to a softer future. Again, my life can become gentler in ways I have not imagined yet. Again, I leave room for good things to unfold. Maybe your mind says, how? You do not need the full answer tonight. Tonight is for opening, for resting, for planting, for letting the soil of your heart receive a new seed. How can come later. For now, let this be enough. A softer future is possible. A kinder relationship with yourself is possible. Peace is possible in small steps. I am worthy of loving myself through change. Change can feel tender. Even good change can feel uncertain. As you grow, old patterns may pull at you. Old fears may speak. Old habits may ask you to return. But you can love yourself through the changing. You can be patient with your becoming. I am worthy of loving myself through change again. I support myself as I grow into a new way of living. Again, I can change without turning against myself. There is a quiet bravery in growing gently. You do not need to tear down your whole life in one day. You can begin with one kinder thought, one honest choice, one moment of rest, one affirmation spoken slowly enough for your heart to hear it. Change does not need to be a storm. It can be a soft rain that wakes the ground. I am enough for this moment, not enough for forever, not enough for every problem, not enough for every answer. Just this moment, this breath, this small piece of now. You are enough for this moment. I am enough for this moment. Again, I have enough within me to meet this breath. Again, right now, I do not need to be more than I am. Let this calm the pressure. You do not have to solve your whole life tonight. You do not have to carry tomorrow. You do not have to replay yesterday. You can come back here to this breath, to this soft voice, to this simple truth. For this moment, you are enough, and the next moment will bring its own breath. I am worthy of love and abundance. Now we return to the heart of it, the center, the quiet truth. I am worthy of love and abundance. You have heard many forms of this truth now. Love that feels calm, abundance that brings peace, rest without guilt, support that feels safe, a softer future, a kinder inner voice. All of it comes back to this. You are worthy. I am worthy of love and abundance. Again, I am worthy of safe love and peaceful abundance. Again, I am worthy of receiving good in ways that honor my heart. Let the title words become living words inside you, not just words for a video, words for your night, words for your heart, words for the hidden places inside you that have waited so long to feel included in good. You are included. You belong to love. You belong to peace. You belong to support. You belong to the gentle unfolding of your own life. I give myself permission to stop proving my worth. You do not have to prove it tonight. You do not have to make anyone understand. You do not have to explain why you deserve kindness. You do not have to win love by becoming smaller. You do not have to earn abundance by staying exhausted. I give myself permission to stop proving my worth. Again, my worth does not need a performance. Again, I can rest in the truth that I already matter. Imagine placing down a heavy bag you have carried for years. Inside it are old efforts, old fears, old apologies for existing, old ways of trying to be chosen, old pressure to be perfect. You do not need to throw the bag away in anger. Just place it down. Let your hands open. Let your shoulders soften. You do not need to carry that tonight. I can let love meet me where I am, not where you wish you were, not where others expect you to be. Here, in this room, in this breath, in this season, with this heart, with this story, with these questions, love can meet you here. I can let love meet me where I am. Again, I do not need to run ahead of myself to be loved. Again, I allow love to touch the real place where I am standing. This is gentle. This is honest. Love does not need you to pretend you are somewhere else. It can sit with you right here, on the edge of the bed, in the quiet of the night, in the middle of a life that is still unfolding. Love can say, I see you. I am here. We will go slowly. I can let abundance meet me step by step. Abundance does not have to arrive as one huge change. It can meet you in steps. One clear idea, one better habit, one kind offer, one honest opportunity, one wise choice, one peaceful conversation, one moment where you stop saying no to your own good. I can let abundance meet me step by step. Again, I welcome steady support into my life. Again, I trust small steps to lead me toward greater peace. This is how the heart learns to feel safe. Small steps. Not pressure, not panic, not forcing. Small steps that carry you forward without breaking you. You do not have to leap across the whole river tonight. Just find one stone beneath your foot, one breath, one thought, one soft yes to receiving. I am worthy of being gentle with my past. Your past may hold pain. It may hold mistakes. It may hold grief. It may hold moments you wish were different. But you do not have to throw harsh words at the person you were. That person was trying to survive, trying to understand, trying to be loved, trying to find a way. I am worthy of being gentle with my past. Again, I look back with compassion, not cruelty. Again, I let my past become a place of learning, not self-punishment. Imagine your past like an old shoreline behind you. You do not need to live there. You do not need to keep walking back to collect every broken shell. You can honor what happened. You can learn. You can grieve. And you can turn toward the water ahead, toward the quiet horizon, toward the life that is still calling you. I am worthy of a heart that feels lighter. Maybe not completely light tonight. That is okay. Just lighter, a little less heavy, a little less alone, a little less tight, a little more open, a little more held, a little more able to breathe. I am worthy of a heart that feels lighter. Again, I invite lightness into my heart, one breath at a time. Again, I allow my heart to put down what it can. Do not force the heaviness away. Let it melt slowly, like frost meeting the first quiet warmth of morning. No rush, no demand, just warmth, just time, just the steady kindness of words that do not harm you. You are allowed to feel lighter. You are allowed to let peace return in small waves. I am worthy of having my needs respected. Your needs deserve respect. Your need for rest, your need for honesty, your need for space, your need for affection, your need for security, your need for calm, your need for being heard, your need for time to think. I am worthy of having my needs respected. Again, my needs matter and I can honor them with care. Again, I allow myself to listen to what my heart is asking for. You do not need to demand with anger. You can begin by listening. What do I need? What feels peaceful? What feels too heavy? What would support me right now? These questions are acts of love. They bring you back into friendship with yourself. They remind you that your inner life is not a burden. It is a place worthy of care. I am worthy of peace before sleep. As these words continue, let the energy become slower. You do not need to finish anything right now. You do not need to hold every thought. You are worthy of peace before sleep. You are worthy of a quiet mind. You are worthy of a soft place inside. I am worthy of peace before sleep. Again, I allow the night to hold me gently. Again, I let my breath guide me toward rest. Maybe your mind has been busy at night. Maybe it tries to solve everything when the world gets quiet. Tell your mind softly, not now. Tonight, we rest. Tonight, we receive. Tonight, we remember worth. The answers can wait. The pressure can wait. Your heart is allowed to be calm. I am worthy of waking tomorrow with a kinder thought. You do not have to wake up perfect. You do not have to wake up transformed. But you can wake up with one kinder thought, one softer sentence, one small memory from tonight. Maybe tomorrow, before the old worry speaks, you will hear this inside. I am worthy. Maybe that will be enough to change the first breath of the day. I am worthy of waking tomorrow with a kinder thought. Again, my morning can begin with softness. Again, I let tonight plant a gentle seed for tomorrow. A seed does not need to know the whole garden. It only needs to be planted. These words are seeds. Some may sink deep tonight. Some may open later. Some may return when you need them most. You do not have to remember every word. Your heart will keep what it needs. I am safe to receive these words. Let this final affirmation in this first block move very slowly. You are safe to receive these words. You do not need to defend against them. You do not need to decide if they are perfectly true right now. You can simply let them rest near you, like a folded blanket at the edge of your bed, like a small bowl of warm water, like stars reflected on quiet water. I am safe to receive these words. Again, my heart can receive what feels gentle and leave the rest for later. Again, I am safe to let kindness come close. You have done enough for this moment. You have listened, you have opened, you have allowed a little softness in. That matters. Let the affirmations keep moving quietly inside you, not as pressure, not as a task, as comfort, as warmth, as a slow return to your own heart. You are worthy of love that feels calm. You are allowed to receive without guilt. You are not too much to be loved. You are worthy of abundance that brings peace. You are allowed to want more without rejecting what you have. You are safe to be seen as you are. You are worthy before you achieve anything else. You are allowed to rest without earning it. You are worthy of kind words from yourself. You are open to support that feels honest and safe. You are worthy of money that supports a peaceful life. You are not behind in your life. You are allowed to let love in slowly. You are worthy of peace in your body. You are worthy of relationships where you can breathe. You are allowed to trust your own needs. You are worthy of gentle new beginnings. You are allowed to be loved while you are still healing. You are open to joy that arrives softly. You are worthy of choosing yourself with love. You are worthy of abundance in many forms. You are allowed to release old shame. You are worthy of a life that feels honest. You are worthy of being supported by your own heart. You are open to love that respects your boundaries. You are worthy of enough time to breathe. You are worthy of soft strength. You are worthy of love that does not ask you to disappear. You are open to practical blessings. You are worthy of forgiving yourself slowly. You are worthy of receiving love from yourself tonight. You are worthy of abundance that grows with peace. You are allowed to feel safe with good things. You are worthy of being loved in ordinary moments. You are open to a softer future. You are worthy of loving yourself through change. You are enough for this moment. You are worthy of love and abundance. You give yourself permission to stop proving your worth. You can let love meet you where you are. You can let abundance meet you step by step. You are worthy of being gentle with your past. You are worthy of a heart that feels lighter. You are worthy of having your needs respected. You are worthy of peace before sleep. You are worthy of waking tomorrow with a kinder thought. You are safe to receive these words. Let them settle. Let them move like quiet water through the deeper places of your heart. Let them touch the places that have waited for kindness. Let them rest beneath your thoughts. Let them stay near your breath. You do not have to hold them tightly. You can let them hold you. Let the words stay near you now. Let them settle like soft rain into the ground of your heart. There is nothing you need to do right now. You do not need to reach for the next feeling. You do not need to become more peaceful quickly. You do not need to understand every part of your life before you are allowed to rest. Just breathe. Imagine for a moment a quiet field at night. No one is watching it. No one is clapping for it. No one is telling it to grow faster. The field is just there beneath the moon, dark and still, holding seeds under the soil. From the outside, it may look empty. It may look like nothing is happening, but beneath the surface, life is working in silence. Roots are finding their way. Small green things are listening to the deep wisdom of the earth. The field does not hate itself because the flowers are not here yet. It does not say, "I am failing because no one can see my growth." It simply rests in the season it is in. Your heart is like that field. There may be places inside you that look quiet, places where you wonder if anything is changing, places where love still feels far away, places where abundance still feels like a dream behind a closed door. But something is moving beneath the surface. Every kind word you receive is a seed. Every gentle breath is water. Every moment you do not attack yourself is a small ray of moonlight touching the soil. Every time you say, "I am worthy," even when you do not fully believe it, you are planting something new. You may not see it all at once. That is okay. The deepest things often begin where no one can see. Roots grow in darkness before the stem rises into light. A heart becomes safe inside itself before it can receive love without fear. A mind becomes gentle inside before it can stop expecting pain. A life becomes abundant inside before the outer world begins to feel different. So do not shame the quiet season. Do not call your slow growth a failure. Do not look at the unopened parts of yourself and say, "Nothing is happening." Something is happening. It is just happening gently. The world often teaches you to look for proof outside, a message, a number, a result, a person, a sign, a big change. But your spirit often begins with softer proof, the way your breath deepens, the way you pause before criticizing yourself, the way you notice one need and do not ignore it, the way you allow one good thought to stay for a little longer, the way you begin to feel that maybe, just maybe, you are not here to be punished. This is proof too. Quiet proof, holy proof, human proof. Proof that the ground inside you is softening. If your heart feels ready, you can ask yourself gently, what is one part of me that needs more kindness tonight? You do not need to answer out loud. You can hold the question in your chest. If you feel called, you can write one word later, just one word, like rest, trust, love, peace, or enough. But for now, just ask. What part of me needs more kindness tonight? Maybe it is the part of you that is tired of being strong. Maybe it is the part of you that misses being held. Maybe it is the part of you that worries about money. Maybe it is the part of you that feels hard to love. Maybe it is the part of you that still remembers an old goodbye. Maybe it is the part of you that tries to control everything because it does not feel safe to relax. Whatever part comes forward, do not push it away. Let it come like a small child standing at the door. Let it be seen. Let it be held. Let it know you do not have to hide from me anymore. There is a kind of abundance that begins when you stop leaving yourself. It begins when your own heart becomes a place you can return to. Not a perfect place. Not a place where every fear is gone. A kinder place. A quieter place. A place where the tired parts of you can sit down. A place where your sadness is not treated like a problem. A place where your needs are not treated like trouble. A place where your dreams are not called foolish. This inner place becomes the first home of love, and from that home, you begin to receive differently. When you feel empty inside, even good things may feel unsafe. Love may feel like it could leave. Money may feel like it could vanish. Praise may feel like it must be earned again tomorrow. Rest may feel like guilt, but when you begin to feel worthy inside, good things can land more gently. Love does not have to be grabbed. Support does not have to be questioned every moment. Abundance does not have to be held with clenched hands. You can receive and breathe at the same time. You can be grateful without being afraid. You can enjoy good without waiting for it to be taken away. This is why we go slowly. This is why these words are soft. We are not trying to force the door open. We are warming the lock. We are letting old ice melt from the edges of your heart. We are teaching your body that love can come close without danger. We are teaching your mind that abundance can be welcomed without shame. We are teaching your spirit that worth is not a mountain you must climb. It is the ground beneath you. It has been there, even when you did not feel it, even when others did not honor it, even when life felt heavy. There is another image for you now. Imagine a small boat resting on a quiet lake at night. The water is dark and still. The sky is wide. The boat does not know the whole lake. It does not need add to. It only needs to float where it is, held by the water beneath it. That is enough for the moment. Your life may feel like that boat. You may not know the full path. You may not know how love will arrive. You may not know how abundance will grow. You may not know how your heart will become lighter. But you can be held in this moment. You can float in this breath. You can stop trying to row through the whole night. Let this moment hold you. Let your breath be the lake. Let your body be the boat. Let your heart rest for a while. Everything can wait. The plans can wait. The questions can wait. The need to figure it all out can wait. Right now, your only work is to let kindness come close. Right now, your only work is to remember that you are not outside of love. Right now, your only work is to receive one gentle sentence at a time. You are worthy in the hidden places. You are worthy in the unfinished places. You are worthy in the quiet season. You are worthy beneath the soil before the flower opens. You are worthy on the lake before the shore is clear. You are worthy while you are still becoming. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. There is nothing you need to do right now. Just breathe. I am ready to stop leaving my own heart behind. Let that sentence come slowly. You have left yourself behind in many small ways. You may have said yes when your heart was whispering no. You may have stayed quiet when something inside you wanted to speak. You may have cared for others while forgetting your own tiredness. You may have smiled when you needed comfort, but now, gently, you can return. You can come back to your own heart. I am ready to stop leaving my own heart behind. Again, I am coming back to the heart inside me. Again, I choose to stay with myself in love. This is not selfish. This is sacred. When you stay with yourself, you become more honest. You become more peaceful. You become less hungry for someone else to rescue you from the emptiness inside. You begin to say, I am here. I am listening. I will not abandon my own heart tonight. I deserve tenderness in the places where I feel most unsure. Not only where you are confident, not only where you are strong, not only where you already feel beautiful, capable, or easy to love. You deserve tenderness where you doubt yourself. You deserve tenderness where you feel awkward. You deserve tenderness where you feel behind. You deserve tenderness where your heart still trembles. I deserve tenderness in the places where I feel most unsure. Again. The unsure parts of me are allowed to be treated with care. Again. I bring softness to the parts of me that still need time. Imagine wrapping those unsure places in a quiet blue sky. No pressure, no hard voices, just open space. Room to breathe, room to grow, room to not know everything yet. You can be unsure and still be worthy. You can be learning and still be loved. You can be afraid and still be held by your own kindness. I am no longer making pain the measure of my worth. This is a deep release. You do not need to suffer more to prove that you deserve good. You do not need to carry more pain to show that you are strong. You do not need to stay in hard places just because they are familiar. Pain may have taught you many things, but pain does not need to be your identity. I am no longer making pain the measure of my worth. Again, I do not need to suffer to deserve love. Again, my value is not proven by how much I can endure. Let that go deeper. You have endured enough. You have been brave in ways no one saw. You have kept going through seasons that felt heavy, and now your heart is allowed to learn a new way. A way where peace is not suspicious. A way where ease is not wrong. A way where good can come without first breaking you open. I can receive care without questioning why it came to me. Sometimes when care arrives, the old mind asks, why me? Why would someone be kind? What do they want? When will this change? But tonight, let the heart try a softer question. What if I can simply receive this moment? What if kindness does not need to be feared every time? What if care can come because I am worthy of care? I can receive care without questioning why it came to me. Again, I allow care to touch my life without pushing it away. Again, I can say thank you and let the good stay for this breath. You do not need to trust everything at once. You can start with one small moment of receiving, one gentle word, one peaceful breath, one feeling of being supported by the quiet. Let care be simple. Let it arrive without turning it into a test. My heart is not a problem to solve. Your heart is not broken machinery. Your heart is not a mistake. Your heart is not too deep, too sensitive, or too full. Your heart is alive. It has carried memories. It has carried hope. It has carried grief. It has carried love that had nowhere to go. My heart is not a problem to solve. Again, my heart is a living place to honor. Again, I listen to my heart with patience, not pressure. You do not need to fix your heart tonight. You can sit beside it. You can listen. You can let it be warm. You can let it be tired. You can let it be human. There is wisdom in a heart that still wants love after pain. There is beauty in a heart that still wants to open. I am learning to let peace feel normal. Peace may feel unfamiliar. If stress has been with you for a long time, peace may feel too quiet. Your mind may look for something to worry about. Your body may wonder if it is safe to relax. That is okay. You are learning. I am learning to let peace feel normal. Again. Peace is becoming a place I can return to. Again. My body is learning the language of calm. You do not have to stay peaceful every moment. You only need to visit peace again and again, like returning to a warm room, like touching a smooth stone in your pocket, like hearing a soft song you know by heart. Peace can become familiar. Peace can become welcome. Peace can become a gentle home inside you. I allow my life to become kinder in quiet ways. Not every change needs to be loud. Sometimes kindness comes as less pressure, a clearer boundary, a calmer morning, a small bill paid, a warm meal, a restful night, a thought that hurts less than yesterday. I allow my life to become kinder in quiet ways. Again, I notice the quiet ways life is becoming softer. Again, I welcome gentle kindness into my daily path. Let your mind stop searching only for big proof. Let it notice the small openings, the softening, the ease, the unexpected help. The moment you did not speak cruelly to yourself. The quiet kindness matters. The gentle changes count. I can be loved without being controlled. Let this one be strong and calm. Love does not need to own you. Love does not need to silence you. Love does not need to make you feel trapped. Love can hold you without closing around you. Love can be near and still give you room to breathe. I can be loved without being controlled. Again, safe love gives my spirit room. Again, I allow love that respects my freedom and my peace. You are not here to become smaller for connection. You are not here to trade your voice for closeness. You are not here to lose yourself. so someone else feels comfortable. You are worthy of love that honors your whole being, your tenderness, your truth, your space, your light. I release the habit of apologizing for my needs. Your needs are not a crime. Your needs are not an error. Your needs are not something to hide in shame. You can ask gently. You can speak clearly. You can listen to yourself without saying sorry for being human. I release the habit of apologizing for my needs again. I let my needs have a peaceful place in my life again. I speak to my own needs with respect. Maybe your first need tonight is rest. Maybe your need is comfort. Maybe your need is silence. Maybe your need is to know that you matter. Let the need be simple. Let it be allowed. You do not need to push it away. You do not need to explain it to the whole world. You can simply honor it here. I am open to receiving more than I thought was possible, not by force, not by pressure, not by making promises to the future, just open. Open to love that is healthier than what you have known. Open to abundance that supports real peace. Open to rest that feels deep. Open to answers that come one step at a time. I am open to receiving more than I thought was possible. Again, I let my heart make room for greater good. Again, I allow life to surprise me in gentle and honest ways. The old mind may only imagine old patterns, but life is wider than the old mind. There may be doors you have not noticed yet. There may be support you have not met yet. There may be a calmer version of you already beginning to rise. Stay open, softly open, not desperate, just open. My woe. Worth is not reduced by another person's inability to see it. This is for the place in you that still wonders why someone did not choose you well, why someone did not understand, why someone could not love you with care. Their limits did not define your value. Their distance did not make you unlovable. Their blindness did not remove your light. My worth is not reduced by another person's inability to see it. Again, I remain valuable even when someone cannot recognize me. Again, I do not let another person's limits become my identity. Let this be the peak of truth inside you. You were worthy before they arrived. You were worthy while they were there. You were worthy when they could not meet you. You were worthy when you were misunderstood. You were worthy when your heart broke. And you are worthy now, still here, still breathing, still full of light that has not left you. You are not the love you did not receive. You are not the apology that never came. You are not the message that was never sent. You are not the door that closed. You are not the silence that hurt you. You are not the person who failed to see your heart. You are the heart itself, still beating, still learning, still worthy, still able to receive love in a safer way. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. Your worth survived what did not love you well. Your worth survived the leaving. Your worth survived the waiting. Your worth survived the doubt. Your worth is still here. Quiet, steady, untouched at the center. I choose to stop begging for what should be given with care. Let this be calm, not angry. You do not need to beg for respect. You do not need to beg for kindness. You do not need to beg to be heard. You do not need to beg for gentle love. Your heart deserves more than crumbs of attention that leave you hungry again. I choose to stop begging for what should be given with care again. I no longer chase what leaves me empty again. I make space for love that meets me with honesty. This is not bitterness. This is self-respect. This is the quiet moment when the heart stands up. Not to fight, not to prove, just to say, I matter too. My peace matters too. My love matters too. And I will not abandon myself to be chosen. I am worthy of being met halfway. You do not need to carry every relationship alone. You do not need to do all the reaching, all the fixing, all the understanding, all the waiting, all the forgiving. Healthy love has movement from both sides. I am worthy of being met halfway. Again, I welcome connection that gives and receives. Again, I allow relationships where effort flows both ways. Let this become a gentle standard inside you, not a hard wall, a loving standard. You can care, you can forgive, you can be patient, but you do not need to disappear inside one-sided love. You are worthy of shared care, shared listening, shared warmth. I allow abundance to come through calm action. You do not need to panic your way forward. You do not need to move from fear every day. You can take steps with a steady heart. You can answer what needs answering. You can learn what needs learning. You can open the door that feels right. You can rest when rest is wise. I allow abundance to come through calm action. Again, I take peaceful steps toward a more supported life. Again, I let wise action and inner trust walk together. This keeps your feet on the earth. Your dreams do not need panic. Your money does not need shame. Your future does not need fear to push it. You can move from calm. You can move from worth. You can move from the quiet knowing that you are allowed to build something better. I am becoming someone who can hold good without fear. This is a beautiful becoming. To receive good and not push it away. To feel peace and not distrust it. To be loved and not feel the need to earn it every second. To receive support and not shrink from it. To let the good stay. I am becoming someone who can hold good without fear. Again, my heart is learning to feel safe with blessings. Again, I let good things have a home in my life. Imagine your life as a table by a window. For a long time, maybe the table was covered with worry, old letters, heavy thoughts, dust from past seasons. Now gently you clear a small space, just enough for one flower, one cup of warmth, one sign of beauty. You are making space for good, a little at a time. I no longer need to make myself small to keep peace. This is powerful. You can have peace and still have a voice. You can be gentle and still be clear. You can be loving and still take up space. You can be calm and still tell the truth. I no longer need to make myself small to keep peace. Again, my presence deserves room. Again, I let my truth breathe without shame. The peace that asks you to vanish is not peace. It is silence with a heavy heart. Real peace gives room to honesty. Real peace lets love and truth sit together. Real peace allows you to exist without apology. I welcome abundance that helps me care for myself with dignity. Dignity is a gentle word. It means you can stand in your life with respect. It means your needs are not ignored. It means you can make choices from steadiness. It means you can care for your body, your home, your time, and your heart with love. I welcome abundance that helps me care for myself with dignity. Again, I allow support that honors my daily life. Again, I receive the kind of good that helps me live with more peace. Let abundance be tender here. Let it be a clean towel, a paid bill, a safe ride, a simple meal, a room where you can rest, a skill that brings value, a kind chance to begin again. Abundance is allowed to be real, useful, grounded, close. I let myself be loved without testing it every moment. This one may take time. If love has felt unsafe before, your mind may take a shame. Will it leave? Is it real? Can I trust it? But slowly, with safe love, with inner kindness, with patience, you can learn to stop testing every gentle thing. I let myself be loved without testing it every moment. Again, I am learning to relax into care that feels steady. Again, I allow trustworthy love to become familiar. There is no rush. You can take your time. But let your heart know this. Not every love is the old love. Not every kindness hides pain. Not every good thing must disappear. You are allowed to learn a new pattern. I am free to choose a life that honors my nervous system, a life with less rushing, less pretending, less harshness, less forcing, more breath, more space, more honest, yes, more peaceful, no. More moments where your body feels included in your choices. I am free to choose a life that honors my nervous system. Again, I listen when my body asks for calm. Again, I build my days with more care and less pressure. This is part of emotional healing. Not pushing your body like it has no feelings. Not treating rest like an enemy. Not living only in urgency. You can invite wellness through gentle choices. You can nurture inner peace through quiet habits. You can let your body rest and restore when it is time. I am worthy of love that feels like a safe shore after rough water, a place where the waves slow, a place where your feet touch ground, a place where your breath can return, a place where you are not fighting to stay above the water. I am worthy of love that feels like a safe shore. Again, I allow love that helps my heart come back to land. Again, I welcome connection that feels steady, warm, and true. You have been in rough water before. You have learned how to swim through pain. You have learned how to keep your head above fear. But love does not always have to be the storm. Love can be the shore. Love can be a place where your heart rests. Love can be steady ground. I honor the part of me that never stopped hoping, even after disappointment, even after silence, even after long seasons of trying, even after days when your heart felt tired. Something in you kept a small hope alive. That part deserves honor. That part deserves tenderness. I honor the part of me that never stopped hoping. Again. My hope is not foolish. It is a quiet form of courage. Again. I thank the part of me that still believes in good. Your hope may be small tonight. That is okay. A small flame can still warm the hands. A small star can still guide someone through darkness. A small hope can still lead you toward a softer life. Do not shame your hope. Let it breathe. I trust myself to choose better as I know better. You are not the same person you were in the past. You have learned. You have felt. You have grown. You have seen what hurt. You have seen what helped. You have more wisdom now. I trust myself to choose better as I know better. Again, I allow my growth to guide my next choices. Again, I can trust the wiser voice rising inside me. You do not need to punish yourself for what you did not know before. Now you know more. Now you can pause. Now you can listen. Now you can choose with more respect for your peace. This is growth. This is self-worth becoming action. I let love and abundance reach the parts of me that feel unworthy. Not only the easy parts, not only the smiling parts, not only the strong parts. Let love reach the ashamed parts. Let abundance reach the fearful parts. Let peace reach the guarded parts. Let tenderness reach the places you try to hide. I let love and abundance reach the parts of me that feel unworthy. Again, the hidden places in me are allowed to receive kindness. Again, no part of me is outside the circle of good. This is the deep moment. Stay here. Let these words move slowly. No part of you is outside the circle of good. No part of you is too late for compassion. No part of you is too wounded for tenderness. No part of you is too human to be loved, to be. No part of you needs to be left in the dark. You can bring every part of yourself into the warmth. The one who is afraid, the one who is angry, the one who feels poor in spirit, the one who feels unwanted, the one who keeps trying, the one who wants to rest. Let them all come closer. There is room. There is room for all of you here. I am ready to believe that peace can belong to me too, not only to other people, not only to those who seem calmer, not only to people with easier lives. Peace can belong to you too, in small ways first, in one breath, in one evening, in one soft choice. I am ready to believe that peace can belong to me too, again. Peace is allowed to find me where I am, again. I open to the kind of peace that meets me gently. If you are still wondering whether you deserve this peace, you do. You always have. You do not need to prove your pain first. You do not need to explain every wound. You do not need to earn one quiet breath. Peace can come close now, softly, simply. Here, I give my heart permission to stop bracing for loss. This may feel tender. Maybe you have waited for good things to leave. Maybe your body has stayed ready for disappointment. Maybe peace arrived and fear whispered, "Do not trust this." But tonight, just for this breath, you can stop bracing. I give my heart permission to stop bracing for loss. Again, I let this moment be safe without asking it to be perfect. Again, I allow my heart to rest from expecting pain. You do not have to trust forever, just this breath. You do not have to open completely, just soften one small place. You do not have to know what comes next. Just let this moment be gentle. That is enough. I am worthy of the love I once thought I had to chase. Let that reach deep. You are worthy of the love you thought you had to earn. The love you thought you had to prove. The love you thought you had to become perfect for. The love you thought only came when you were useful. You are worthy of love that comes without the chase. I am worthy of the love I once thought I had to chase. Again, I no longer run after love that cannot rest with me. Again, I make space for love that comes with care, truth, and peace. The chase can end in your body first. The leaning, the reaching, the overthinking, the fear of not being enough. Let the body come back. Let your heart come back. Let your energy return to you. You are not here to beg for what your soul deserves. I am worthy of the abundance I once thought was only for others. Maybe you looked at other lives and thought, not me, not my path, not my luck, not my story. But abundance is not closed to you. Support is not closed to you. Growth is not closed to you. A more peaceful life is not closed to you. I am worthy of the abundance I once thought was only for others. Again, I allow myself to be included in good. Again, I let my life open to support, peace, and steady provision. There is no need to compare. There is no need to hurry. There is no need to decide that you have missed your chance. Your life can still open. Your heart can still receive. Your path can still become softer. Good can still find you in ways that feel real and kind. I am becoming my own safe place. This is the deepest abundance. To know that you can come home to yourself. To know that your own mind can become kinder. To know that your own heart can become steady. To know that when life is uncertain, you do not have to turn against yourself. I am becoming my own safe place again. I am building a gentle home inside my own being again. I return to myself with patience, warmth, and love. Let this be the soft peak inside you. You are becoming your own safe place. Not because you never need anyone, not because you must do everything alone, but because you are no longer abandoning yourself. You are no longer making your heart wait outside in the cold. You are opening the door. You are saying, "Come in. You belong here." Now let everything become slower. Let the words become fewer. Let the spaces become wider. There is nothing you need to do right now. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Take a slow breath in. Hold it gently and let it go. Again, breathe in softly. Hold and release. One more time. Breathe in like you are receiving warm air into the heart. Hold it for a moment and let the body empty slowly. Good. You are safe here. You are safe in this quiet moment. You are safe to rest your mind. You are safe to let your shoulders drop. You are safe to stop carrying every thought at once. Let your breath move like a slow wave, in and out, in and out. Nothing to fix, nothing to chase, nothing to prove. If a thought comes, let it come. If a feeling rises, let it rise. You do not need to push anything away. You can and let it float past you like a leaf on dark water. You can watch it move. You do not have to follow it. Breathe in, I am here. Breathe out, I can rest. Breathe in, I am held by this moment. Breathe out, I let go of pressure. Breathe in, love is near. Breathe out, fear can soften. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. Love is near. Fear can soften, not all at once, not by force, just a little. Enough for this breath. Now bring your attention to your forehead. Let the skin there soften. Let the space around your eyes relax. You do not need to look for anything right now. You do not need to search for answers. Let the eyes rest. Let the face rest. Let your jaw loosen. Let your tongue rest. Let the mouth become soft. There is nothing you need to say right now. No explaining, no defending, no proving, only quiet. Let your neck soften. Let your shoulders become heavier. Let the weight drop down. You have carried so much there. For now, you can set it down, just for now. Breathe in and let the shoulders fall. Breathe out and let the heart have room. Let your chest soften. Let the breath move gently. You do not need a perfect breath. You do not need a deep breath every time. Just an honest breath. A human breath. A breath that says, I am still here. Your heart is allowed to rest. Your heart is allowed to stop reaching. Your heart is allowed to stop asking who will choose it. For now, your heart can be chosen by your own kindness. For now, your heart can be held by this quiet. Place a soft thought inside your chest. I am here with you. Again, I am here with you. One more time. I am here with you. Let your arms relax. Let your hands soften. If your hands are closed, let them open a little. Not because you must receive everything now, only because you are practicing. Open hands, open breath, soft heart. Breathe in. I receive this moment. Breathe out. I release the need to force. Breathe in. I receive calm. Breathe out. I release old tension. Breathe in. I receive enough. Breathe out. I release the fear of not enough. There is nothing you need to do right now. Everything can wait. The messages can wait. The plans can wait. The questions can wait. The future can wait. This breath is enough. Now let your attention move to your belly. Let it soften. You do not need to hold yourself tight. You do not need to brace for the next hard thing. Let the belly be warm. Let it be quiet. Let it be held by the rhythm of breathing. If there is fear in the belly, speak softly to it. You can rest now. If there is worry, speak softly. You are allowed to soften. If there is sadness, speak softly. I will not leave you. Breathe in warmth. Breathe out softness. Breathe in safety. Breathe out release. Breathe in peace. Breathe out rest. Let the back of your body become heavy. Let whatever is beneath you hold you. You do now. Not need to hold yourself up in this moment. The bed can hold you. The chair can hold you. The floor can hold you. The night can hold you. The breath can hold you. Feel how simple this is. Being held, not by effort, not by control, just by allowing your body to rest where it is. If the mind asks, "What about tomorrow?" say softly, "Tomorrow can wait." If the mind asks, "What about the past?" say softly, "The past can wait." If the mind asks, "What about love?" say softly, "Love is already beginning here." If the mind asks, "What about abundance?" say softly, "Support can come one step at a time." You are not ignoring your life. You are giving your heart a place to breathe. You are giving your body a moment to rest and restore. You are nurturing inner peace. You are allowing emotional healing to happen softly. Take another slow breath in. Hold it gently and let it go. Again. Inhale slowly. Hold. Release. Again. Inhale. Hold. Release. Now let the breath be natural. No effort, no counting, no pressure. Just breath. Just quiet. Just you, resting inside this moment. Let your hips soften. Let your legs grow heavy. Let your knees relax. Let your feet become still. Your feet have carried you through so much. Let them rest. Your legs have helped you keep moving. Let them rest. Your whole body has tried so hard for you. Let it rest. Say softly inside, "I allow my body to rest." Again, "I allow my body to rest." One more time. I allow my body to rest in this moment. There is no need to make a health promise. There is no need to force anything to change. You are simply offering your body kindness. You are inviting wellness. You are supporting your healing journey with calm. You are giving your nervous system a softer place to land. Now imagine a quiet room inside your heart. The room has no hard edges. The walls are warm. The air is still. There is a small bowl of water on a table. The water is clear. It reflects one tiny star. Every breath makes the star shimmer. This room is yours. No one is asking anything from you here. No one is judging you here. No one is rushing you here. This is the place where your worth can rest without being questioned. Sit in this room inside your heart. Let the bowl of water be still. Let the star be soft. Let your breath be slow. You are safe here. You are loved here. You are allowed to receive here. If you are still wondering whether you deserve this peace, you do. You always have. Not because you did everything right, not because your life is perfect, not because you never struggle. You deserve peace because you are human, because you are tired, because your heart needs care, because rest is part of love. Let that sink in. You deserve peace. Let it rest in your heart. You deserve peace. Again, you deserve this peace. Now breathe in through the nose if that feels comfortable, and release slowly through the mouth. Again, breathe in, slowly, release. Once more, breathe in and release all the way down. Good, very good. You are doing nothing wrong. You are allowed to be exactly where you are. If you feel calm, let calm be here. If you feel emotional, let emotion be here. If you feel sleepy, let sleepiness come. If you feel nothing, let nothing be okay. You do not need to perform peace. This moment is not a test. This moment is a resting place. A soft pause in the long road, a quiet bench under the evening sky, a warm hand over the heart. Let the words become very simple now. I can rest. I can soften. I can receive. I can breathe. Again, I can rest. I can soften. I can receive. I can breathe. Everything can wait. Everything can wait. Everything can wait. Your worth is not leaving. Your love is not leaving. Your breath is not leaving. You do not have to chase anything in this moment. You can let the moment come to you. Breathe in, here. Breathe out, now. Breathe in, safe. Breathe out, soft. Breathe in, loved. Breathe out, open. Let the hands rest. Let the face rest. Let the chest rest. Let the belly rest. Let the legs rest. Let the mind rest. Let the heart rest. There is nothing you need to do right now. You are safe here. You can stop reaching. You can stop planning. You can stop explaining. You can stop trying to become worthy. You can simply be. And in simply being, your worth remains. Quiet, steady, gentle, real. Now, feel the quiet space after the words. Let the silence be part of the meditation. Let the silence speak without sound. Let the silence hold what words cannot hold. Rest here. Breathe here. Receive here. You are worthy in the silence. You are worthy in the breath. You are worthy in the stillness. You are worthy in the softness. Let that be enough for now. Just this breath, just this quiet, just this gentle place inside you where love and abundance can begin to feel safe. I now let my heart believe in a love that does not make me afraid. Let that come in slowly. A love that does not make you question your value. A love that does not make you wait in pain. A love that does not make your body feel small. A love that does not ask you to earn every soft word. You are allowed to believe in that kind of love. Maybe not fully yet, maybe only a little. That is enough. I now let my heart believe in a love that does not make me afraid again. My heart can believe in love that brings peace again. I allow my heart to imagine love that feels gentle, honest, and kind. This is not a demand. This is not pressure. This is an opening, like a quiet door inside you, slowly turning on its hinges. No loud sound, no force, just space. A space where love may enter without taking your peace away. I am no longer available for inner words that make me feel small. This is a strong and tender truth. You do not need to speak to yourself like a someone who does not matter. You do not need to repeat words that break your own spirit. You do not need to call yourself late, wrong, unwanted, difficult, or less than anyone. Those words may have lived in your mind for a long time, but they are not your home. I am no longer available for inner words that make me feel small. Again, I choose words that help my heart stand tall. Again, my inner world is becoming a place of respect. Let this be a turning point inside you, not loud, not angry, just clear. The old voice may still speak. Let it speak. You do not have to follow it. You can answer with softness. You can answer with truth. You can say, not tonight. Tonight I speak to myself with care. I am worthy of being chosen by peace. Not only chosen by a person, not only chosen by an opportunity, not only chosen by the outside world, chosen by peace, chosen by stillness, chosen by the quiet part of life that says, come here, rest here, you do not have to fight now. I am worthy of being chosen by peace. Again. Peace may come close to me now. Again. I let peace choose my heart and sit beside me. Imagine peace as a soft visitor. It does not knock loudly. It does not rush into the room. It comes gently. It sits near your tired places. It does not ask for a perfect house inside you. It simply brings warmth. And tonight, you can let it stay. I can stop asking old pain for permission to receive new love. Let this reach deep. Old pain may still be there. Old memories may still speak. Old fear may still try to decide what is safe. But your past does not need to be the gatekeeper of your future. You can honor what happened without letting it close every door. I can stop asking old pain for permission to receive new love. Again, my past does not get the final word over my heart. Again, I can learn from what hurt me and still open to what may hold me gently. This does not mean you rush. This does not mean you ignore wisdom. It means you are allowed to grow beyond the shape of your old hurt. You are allowed to become more open, more steady, more loving toward yourself. You are allowed to say, "That was then, and I am here now." I let abundance touch the quiet places where I used to expect struggle. There may be places in your life where you expect things to be hard. Money, work, home, time, love, rest, asking for help, receiving care. But tonight, you can let abundance touch those places softly, not with a big promise, with a gentle possibility. I let abundance touch the quiet places where I used to expect struggle. Again, support can enter the places where fear has lived. Again, I allow life to bring gentle help into the places that once felt heavy. Think of this like warm cloth placed over cold hands. The warmth does not argue with the cold. It simply stays. It slowly changes the feeling. Let abundance be that warm cloth. Simple, kind, steady, near. I am allowed to outgrow the life that taught me to doubt myself. This is powerful. You are allowed to outgrow old rooms, old labels, old fears, old ways of asking for love, old ways of hiding your needs, old ways of shrinking before you speak. You are allowed to become bigger than the story that made you feel small. I am allowed to outgrow the life that taught me to doubt myself. Again, I can grow beyond the places that forgot my value. Again, I bless my growth even when it feels new and tender. Growth can feel strange. Sometimes you may miss what was familiar, even when it hurt. That is okay. You can feel tender and still move forward. You can feel unsure and still choose yourself. You can leave an old pattern with kindness in your hands. I no longer need to bargain with life for my own peace. You do not need to say, "I will rest only when everything is done." You do not need to say, "I will love myself only when I have changed." You do not need to say, "I will feel safe only when everyone approves." Peace is allowed to begin before the whole world agrees. I no longer need to bargain with life for my own peace again. Peace does not need to wait for perfect conditions again. I let peace begin in this breath before everything is complete. This is the gift of now, not a perfect now, not an easy now, just this real now. Your breath is here. Your body is here. Your heart is listening. Peace can begin in a small corner of this moment. I am worthy of receiving without fear closing my hands. Let your hands soften if you can, even a little. You do not need to hold life tightly. You do not need to guard against every good thing. You do not need to grip love so hard that your heart cannot breathe. You can receive with open hands. I am worthy of receiving without fear closing my hands. Again, my hands can open to safe and honest good. Again, I receive slowly, wisely, and with a softer heart. Open hands do not mean you accept everything. They mean you are no longer closed to your own good. They mean you are willing. They mean you are practicing trust without losing wisdom. They mean your body is learning a new way. The love I give myself is becoming stronger than the rejection I remember. Let this one move slowly. There may be old rejection in your memory, old moments when someone turned away, old times when your heart reached and did not feel met. But the love you give yourself now can become stronger, stronger than the memory, stronger than the old sentence, stronger than the wound that tried to name you. The love I give myself is becoming stronger than the rejection I remember. Again, my own love is growing deeper than old pain. Again, I let self-kindness become stronger than the places where I felt unwanted. This is not forgetting. This is healing in a gentle way. You are not pretending it did not hurt. You are giving your heart something new to hold, something warmer, something truer. Something that says, I stayed with you. I came back for you. I will not leave you in that old moment forever. I am ready to receive love without losing my own name. Your name here means your truth, your center, your voice, your inner yes, your inner no, your quiet knowing. You do not need to lose those things to be loved. You do not need to become a shadow beside someone else's needs. I am ready to receive love without losing my own name. Again, I can be close to love and still belong to myself. Again, I receive connection while staying rooted in who I am. This is mature love, soft love, clear love, a love where closeness does not erase you, a love where you do not have to perform, a love where your spirit can stand upright. You are worthy of that kind of love. I let my life become a place where good can land. Good may be trying to land in small ways. A kind thought, a useful idea, a gentle person, a calmer habit, a simple opportunity, a moment of rest. You can become a place where good is not pushed away. I let my life become a place where good can land. Again, I make room for good to settle gently in my days. Again, I allow blessings to find a quiet home in my choices. A bird will not land on a branch that is shaking too hard. But when the branch becomes still, even for a moment, something soft can come near. Let your heart become still enough for good to land, just for this breath, just for this moment. I am not waiting for permission to believe I matter. No one else needs to give you written proof. No one else needs to clap. No one else needs to finally understand. No one else needs to come back and say the perfect words before you are allowed to know your value. You matter now. I am not waiting for permission to believe I matter. Again, I let my own heart recognize my value. Again, I give myself the permission I waited for from others. Let that be a deep relief. You can stop waiting at the door of someone else's approval. You can turn around. You can come home. You can say to your own heart, I see you. I know you matter. I should have told you sooner. I am willing to be loved by life in simple ways, not only in large miracles, not only in dramatic change, in simple ways, through a calm breath, through food that nourishes you, through a soft place to rest, through an honest conversation, through a moment when you choose not to harm yourself with your thoughts. I am willing to be loved by life in simple ways. Again, I notice the quiet ways care may already be near. Again, I allow simple goodness to become meaningful to my heart. This kind of love is easy to miss because it does not always announce itself. It is in small things. It is in the breath that arrives. It is in the silence that gives you room. It is in the part of you that keeps choosing to listen. I can let wealth begin as inner spaciousness. Wealth is not only outside. There is a kind of wealth that begins as space inside, space to think, space to rest, space to choose, space to feel, space to stop rushing, space to hear your own heart. I can let wealth begin as inner spaciousness. Again, I welcome the richness of a calmer inner world. Again, I allow spaciousness inside me to prepare me for outer support. When there is space inside, fear does not fill every corner. When there is space inside, love has room to breathe. When there is space inside, ideas can arrive. When there is space inside, your next step may feel less frightening. This is a quiet kind of wealth, and it matters. I do not need to be chosen by everyone to belong to myself. Let this be firm and soft. Not everyone will understand you. Not everyone will choose you. Not everyone will be able to meet your heart. But you can still belong to yourself. You can still be whole. You can still be held inside your own love. I do not need to be chosen by everyone to belong to myself. Again, I belong to myself even when others do not see me clearly. Again, My belonging begins in the way I return to my own heart. This is freedom, quiet freedom. You do not have to become a shape everyone likes. You do not have to chase every person's approval. You can be kind, you can be open, and you can still rest in yourself. I allow my worth to be louder than my fear, but softer than pressure. Worth does not need to shout. It does not need to become hard. It does not need to fight every fear. Your worth can be steady. It can be quiet. It can be like a deep drum inside the earth. A sound you feel more than hear. I allow my worth to be louder than my fear, but softer than pressure. Again, my worth speaks with calm strength inside me. Again, I let the truth of my value rise without forcing it. This is the peak. Not a peak of noise, a peak of truth. You are worthy when fear is present. You are worthy when doubt is present. You are worthy when the old story is still trying to speak. Your worth does not need silence from fear in order to be real. It only needs your gentle attention. And if a part of you doubts this, let it be here. You do not need to force belief. You do not need to push doubt away. Let doubt sit down in the room. Let it listen too. Let it hear these words again and again until it grows tired of arguing. Let it rest beside your hope. There is room for both. I carry a quiet crown of self-respect inside me. Not a crown above others. Not a crown of pride. A quiet crown. A sign that your own heart is sacred. A reminder that you do not need to kneel before anyone who cannot honor you. A reminder that your spirit deserves respect. I carry a quiet crown of self-respect inside me. Again, I move through life with gentle dignity. Again, I remember that my heart deserves honor. Let your inner posture change. Not stiff, not defensive, just lifted. A little more room in the chest, a little more calm in the breath, a little less need to explain. You can be soft and still remember your dignity. I am ready to receive a love that recognizes my whole heart, not only the useful parts, not only the cheerful parts, not only the easy parts, your whole heart, the tender part, the brave part, the quiet part, the tired part, the joyful part, the part still learning to trust. I am ready to receive a love that recognizes my whole heart. Again, I welcome love that has room for my truth. Again, my whole heart is worthy of being met with care. Let that be enough for this breath. Your whole heart, not half of it, not the polished part, not the part that performs. The whole heart, the real heart, the living heart. I let abundance rise from the place where I finally stop rejecting myself. This is deep. When you stop rejecting yourself, life feels different. Your choices change. Your energy changes. Your eyes open to support. Your hands open to help. Your heart opens to love that does not ask you to suffer. I let abundance rise from the place where I finally stop rejecting myself. Again, as I accept myself more deeply, I make room for more good. Again, self-acceptance becomes a doorway to peaceful increase. There is no need to force. There is no need to rush. You are not trying to pull abundance from the sky. You are clearing the place inside where you once said, "Not me." You are changing that sentence, softly, kindly. Now it becomes, "Maybe me." Then, "Yes, me too." I allow my future to be kinder than my memories. Let that one settle. Your future does not have to copy your past. Your next chapter does not have to carry every old wound. Your coming days may hold softer lessons, wiser choices, safer love, better support, more room to breathe. I allow my future to be kinder than my memories. Again, my life can open beyond what I have known. Again, I give tomorrow permission to bring gentler things. You do not need to know how, just allow the possibility. A kinder future, a softer morning, a safe conversation, a steady step, a new way of being loved, a new way of receiving, a new way of living inside your own heart. I am loved by the quiet truth that lives beneath every fear. Beneath fear, there is a truth that has not been destroyed, a truth that says you are still here, you are still worthy, you are still capable of receiving, you are still allowed to hope. I am loved by the quiet truth that lives beneath every fear. Again, under the noise, my heart still knows love. Again, I rest in the deeper truth that I am not separate from good. Let this be the final strong wave of this section. You are not separate from good. You may have felt separate. You may have believed you were outside the door. You may have watched others receive and wondered, why not me? But your heart is not outside the circle. Your life is not outside possibility. Your soul is not outside love. You are included in tenderness. You are included in peace. You are included in support. You are included in the slow, beautiful return to yourself. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. You are included. Now the energy can begin to come down, slowly, softly, like a song becoming quieter at the end of a long day. You do not need to hold the power of those words with effort. Let them hold you. Let them find their own place inside your heart. Imagine now a small loom inside your spirit. A loom is where threads are woven together. One thread is love. One thread is abundance. One thread is rest. One thread is self-respect. One thread is forgiveness. One thread is hope. For a long time, maybe some of these threads felt broken. Some felt tangled. Some felt missing. But tonight, With every breath, the threads begin to soften. They begin to move. They begin to find each other again. You are not a broken cloth. You are a weaving still in progress. The pattern is not finished. The colors are not all visible yet. Some threads have come from pain. Some have come from courage. Some have come from waiting. Some have come from love you gave and did not receive back. Some have come from dreams you still hold quietly. And now, gently, a new thread is being added, the thread of worth. This thread changes the whole pattern. When worth enters, love looks different. You no longer need love that leaves you empty. When worth enters, abundance feels different. You no longer need to fear receiving support. When worth enters, rest feels different. You no longer need to earn every pause. When worth enters, your own heart feels different. It becomes less like a place you escape from and more like a place you can return to. Let the loom inside you move slowly. One breath, one thread, one soft return. No rush, no hard pulling, no fear that you are late. The weaving knows its own rhythm. You can let your life become a more beautiful pattern from here. Not perfect, not without pain, but more honest, more peaceful, more loving toward you. And now, let the earlier truths return in a new way, not as the same words, not as something you must repeat perfectly, as deeper knowing. You were told you could receive without guilt. Now feel it as a new thread. Receiving is not taking too much. Receiving is allowing balance. It is allowing life to give back to a heart that has given so much. It is letting your hands stop hiding from good. You were told that love can be calm. Now let that become a deeper truth. Your heart does not need to confuse fear with love anymore. Your body does not need to call tension a connection. You may begin to notice the difference between being wanted and being cherished, between being chased and being respected, between being needed and being loved with care. You were told that your needs matter. Now let that become a thread of self-trust. Your needs are not noise. They are quiet bells inside you. They too tell you when to rest, when to speak, when to wait, when to leave, when to ask, when to receive. You can listen without shame. You were told that you are not behind. Now let that become a thread of time, a golden thread, soft and patient. Your path is not a race. Your heart is not a clock. Your life is not a test. You are failing. There is still time for kindness. There is still time for support. There is still time for safe love. There is still time for peaceful abundance to grow in your life. You were told that you can begin again. Now let that become a thread of mercy, a gentle thread that wraps around old mistakes, a thread that says, yes, that happened, and you are still allowed to grow. Yes, you learned through pain, and you are still worthy of softness. Yes, you have been tired, and you are still allowed to rise slowly. Take a breath. Let the breath move through the weaving. Let it loosen the knots. Let it smooth the tight places. Let it remind you that you are not made only of what hurt you. You are also made of what survived, what softened, what hoped, what returned, what chose love again. There is another image now. Imagine a quiet night kitchen, a small pot of water warming on the stove, not boiling, not rushing, just warming. Slowly, the cold leaves the water. Steam begins to rise. The room becomes softer. This is how your heart can warm. Not through force, not through fire that burns, through steady warmth, through repeated kindness, through words that do not harm you, through rest, through breath, through daily affirmations for self-worth that meet you again and again until your inner world feels less cold. You do not need to become hot with belief. You only need to warm slowly. Warm the places that froze around love. Warm the places that closed around money. Warm the places that learned not to ask. Warm the places that thought softness was unsafe. Warm the places that waited too long for someone else to say, "You matter." Let the warmth come from inside now, gentle, steady, enough. Your self-worth is not a loud fire. It is a steady warmth. It stays with you while you make tea, while you answer a message, while you sit in silence, while you choose not to say yes too quickly, while you look at your life and decide, I can be kinder to myself today. Let this warmth speak, not as an old affirmation, as a fresh whisper. I am beginning to live as someone whose heart matters again. I am beginning to live as someone whose heart matters deeply and softer. My heart matters in the small moments too. Let this be true in little places. When you are tired, your heart matters. When you are unsure, your heart matters. When you want more, your heart matters. When you need time, your heart matters. When you feel quiet, your heart matters. When you are still healing, your heart matters. The weaving continues. The water warms. The night holds you. And you do not need to push anything. Now, the strongest part of the journey has already moved through you. Now we let it settle. We let the truth drop down from the mind into the body. We let the body feel what the words have been saying. You are not required to earn tenderness. You are not required to earn rest. You are not required to earn space. You are not required to earn a softer life. You can allow it. A little, then a little more. A breath, then another breath. A choice, then another choice. A quiet thread, then another thread. Until one day, the pattern inside you feels different. until one day your own heart feels more like home. Now let these integrated truths move through you slowly. I let love come near without handing away my peace. I let support arrive without making myself feel small. I let rest become part of the way I honor my life. I let gentle thoughts replace the sharp ones, one by one. I let my needs speak without calling them wrong. I let my worth remain steady when life feels uncertain. I let money become a subject I can meet with more calm. I let safe connection find the real me. I let old shame lose its place in my future. I let my heart be included in every choice I make. These are not tasks. These are openings. Soft openings, quiet openings. No pressure, no race, just the weaving, just the warmth, just the breath. Maybe some of these words touched you more than others. Maybe one line felt like it was speaking to a hidden room inside you. Let it stay. You do not need to remember everything. Your heart knows what to keep. Now take one longer, reflective pause. Let the silence carry the words deeper. Let there be no rush to fill the space. Let the space be part of the healing. You are doing enough by being here. You are receiving enough by listening. You are changing enough by allowing one softer thought to enter. You do not need to become new all at once. You can be woven slowly. You can be warmed slowly. You can be loved slowly. You can receive slowly. And slowly is still sacred. Now the words become simpler again. You are safe to soften. You are safe to receive rest. You are safe to let the night hold you. You are safe to stop pushing. You are safe to be unfinished. You are safe to be loved in this moment. Let the energy keep lowering. Let your breath become quieter. Let the body know that nothing more is being asked. The heart has heard enough for now. The mind can begin to drift. The body can begin to settle. The night can begin to carry you into a deeper softness. Now you are drifting. Deeper, softer, safe. Let your body become heavy in the kindest way. Not heavy with worry, heavy with rest. Heavy like a stone resting at the bottom of clear water. Still, quiet, held. Begin with your breath. Breathe in for 1. Slowly. Breathe out for 1. Breathe in for 2. Softly. Breathe out for 2. Breathe in for 3. Gently. Breathe out for 3. Now let counting fade. Let the breath, let the breathe itself. You do not need to guide it perfectly. The body knows. The body can rest. The body can soften. Bring your attention to the top of your head. Let the crown of the head relax. Let the forehead become smooth. Let the tiny muscles around your eyes grow soft. Your eyes have looked at so much. Let them rest now. Feel the space behind your eyes. Quiet, dark, soft. There is nothing to search for, nothing to watch, nothing to solve. Your eyes can rest, your mind can rest. Let your cheeks soften, let your jaw loosen again. If the teeth are touching, let there be space. The mouth can rest, the tongue can rest. All the words you did not say today can wait. The words you may say tomorrow can wait. Let your throat soften. Your voice is safe. Your truth is safe. You do not need to speak right now. You do not need to explain. You do not need to defend. You can be quiet. You can be held by quiet. Let the back of your neck release. Let the shoulders drop. Heavy, warm, loose. Any weight that belongs to tomorrow can stay outside this moment. Any pressure that belongs to the past can stay outside this breath. Let your arms rest. Upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers. Let every finger soften. Nothing to hold, nothing to grip, nothing to reach for. Open or closed, your hands can rest. Now bring softness into your chest. Let the chest be gentle. Let the heart be quiet. Your heart does not need to chase love tonight. Your heart does not need to prove it is good. Your heart can simply beat, quietly, faithfully. Here, a soft thought for the heart. My heart may rest in quiet love. Again, my heart may rest in gentle love. Softer. My heart may rest now. Let the breath move down into the belly. Let the belly soften. Let the deep center of your body know it does not need to brace. You are not in the old moment now. You are here. You are listening. You are resting. A soft thought for the belly. I release the need to hold every worry tonight. Again, I let my center soften into rest, softer. My body can loosen in this moment. Let your back relax, upper back, middle back, lower back. All the places that carried the day. All the places that held you upright. Let them sink. Let them be supported. Let the body feel what is beneath it. You do not need to hold yourself up. You may allow yourself to be held by the bed, by the chair, by the floor, by the quiet, by the breath, by the moment itself. Now the hips soften. The legs become warm and heavy, thighs relaxing, knees softening, calves loosening, ankles resting, feet quiet, toes soft. Your whole body is allowed to slow down. A soft thought for the whole body. I allow rest to move through me like a quiet tide. Again, rest may move through me slowly and gently, softer. I let the tide of rest carry me. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. The mind may still make small sounds. That is okay. Let them become far away, like distant bells behind a hill. You do not need to follow them. Let them fade. Let them soften. Let them pass. Here are the final sleep affirmations. Very slow, very gentle. Let each one be like a pillow under the heart. I am allowed to end this day without solving everything. Again, the day can close before every answer arrives. Softer. I may rest even while life is still unfolding. I let the night carry what my mind cannot carry now. Again. The quiet can hold what feels too heavy. Softer. I give the night my unfinished thoughts. I am safe to loosen my grip on today. Again. Today can leave my body gently, softer. I release this day with a tender breath. My worth remains while I sleep. Again. My value does not need my effort through the night. Softer. I can sleep and still be deeply worthy. Love may find me in dreams of peace. Again. Gentle love may surround my sleeping heart. Softer. My heart can rest in soft inner love. Abundance may grow quietly while I rest my mind. Again. Good can unfold in ways I do not need to control tonight. Softer. I let support move in its own quiet time. My body is invited to rest and restore. Again. My body may soften into calm. Softer. I offer my body a peaceful night. I give my thoughts permission to become slow. Again. My mind may become simple now. Softer. Only breath, only quiet, only rest. I am carried by this gentle moment. Again. This moment can hold me softly, softer. I let myself be carried. I release the need to earn tomorrow's love. Again. Tomorrow does not need a performance from me tonight. Softer. I rest before the next beginning. I let my dreams be washed in quiet kindness. Again. Kindness may move through my sleep. Softer. I sleep in a field of gentle thoughts. I welcome a night that supports my inner peace. Again. This night may help me feel calmer, softer. I let the night support my healing journey. I am drifting now, deeper, softer, safe, deeper into rest, softer in the body, safe in this moment. There is nothing to prove, nothing to chase, nothing to hold, nothing to fix. Only rest, only breath, only quiet, Let the feet rest. Let the legs rest. Let the belly rest. Let the heart rest. Let the hands rest. Let the face rest. Let the mind rest. You are drifting deeper, softer, safe. Let these final words move in circles now. Slow circles, soft circles. Like a lullaby your heart already knows. You do not need to focus hard. You do not need to remember each line. Let them pass over you. Let them sink where they need to sink. Let them become gentle background music inside the heart. I am held by love in this quiet moment. I am held by love as my body softens. I am held by love while I drift into rest. I receive peaceful support in weak ease that feels safe. I receive gentle support one breath at a time. I receive quiet support as the night grows soft. My heart can rest without reaching. My heart can rest without asking for proof. My heart can rest because love begins within. Good may come to me in calm and honest ways. Good may meet me through simple steps. Good may find me while I remain open and peaceful. I no longer need to fight myself to grow. I no longer need to shame myself into change. I no longer need to be harsh with my own heart. I am gentle with the parts of me that are still learning. I am gentle with the parts of me that need more time. I am gentle with the parts of me that are still afraid. Love can come close slowly. Love can come close safely. Love can come close in ways that honor my peace. Abundance can feel calm in my life. Abundance can feel kind in my choices. Abundance can feel steady in my heart. I belong to this breath. I belong to this quiet. I belong to the soft return to myself. My self-worth is becoming easier to remember. My self-worth is becoming softer to feel. My self-worth is becoming a peaceful place inside me. These daily affirmations for self-worth can return whenever you need them. When your heart feels tired, when your thoughts feel heavy, when you forget that you are worthy of love and abundance, you can return, not to start over from failure, but to return home again. You can return to the breath. You can return to the heart. You can return to the quiet truth that your worth has not left you. Which line touched your heart the most? You can share it in the comments when you are ready. Not now if you are drifting. Not now if you are almost asleep. Only when it feels soft and natural. Let the line that touched you become a small lantern for someone else. And if these words helped you, you are welcome to join this space. Come back whenever your heart needs rest. Come back whenever you need a softer voice. Come back whenever you want to remember that you are not alone in your healing journey. Now the words become even softer. I am held. I am softening. I am safe in this breath. I am held. I am opening. I am safe in this quiet. I am held. I am resting. I am safe in my own heart. Love within, peace around, rest below. Love within, peace around, rest below. Love within, peace around, rest below. Nothing more to do, nothing more to prove, nothing more to carry tonight. Your body may rest, your mind may slow, your heart may soften. The day is complete enough. This breath is gentle enough. You are enough in this moment. Drifting now, deeper, softer, safe, deeper, softer, safe, deeper, softer, safe. And as the night grows quiet around you, let this final truth stay near your heart. You are not outside of love. You are not outside of good. You are not outside of peace. You are here. You are breathing. You are held by the softness you allowed yourself to receive. Let the last words be simple. May your heart rest where kindness can find it. May your breath carry you gently through the night. May you wake with a softer light inside you.